guess we're gonna start. Well, how do you start Vlogmas? Alright, that was a healthy dose of internet magic. Initially I thought I'd be extremely funny and I'd sit in front of a window in my bedroom. It's raining and I should have seen that coming, and it's sort of grey, so I have to sit here and it's not great, but I'm gonna stop complaining about it for now. But I've got camera working, I see myself there, and I've got a mirror here, so hopefully we're good. I don't need to zoom myself in now, that's just scary. Right, so hair done. Both of my parents had curly hair, so naturally straighten the absolute hell out of everything. Alright, brows first. Use a clear gel. If I don't go anywhere, I would fill in my brows a little bit if I go somewhere, but that's for later. That's for future Linda to deal with. We're starting strong. We're starting with the Fenty Beauty Morrocan Spice eyeshadow palette. It's got the eyeshadows names on the back. I was so obsessed with this one. When I got it, I was so incredibly happy because it was like golden, metallic, beautiful. And I swear to God, I only use like 2 shadows. But this pink one and this white one, those were my like work shadows. Like, this pink is absolutely beautiful. It has this like golden shimmer to it, so it doesn't reflect like silver light, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I've been trying to find like a single eyeshadow ever since. My best bet is on Colourpop, but whenever I start browsing Colourpop, I start filling the basket, and then I realize they don't ship to UK. I mean, they do ship to UK, but you have to pay for it, as in you pay the shipping and taxes and everything. So I always discard it, and then I forget to look up where people in the UK shop for Colourpop, UK or Australia. So that's just a backstory to a backstory. So I've decided to do the first look, my favorite thing, like the pink and white one. I think it's just cute, it's everyday-ish. I will go to Aldi later. I do have errands to run later, so it's gonna be really great for that. Just like a casual, God-honoring Sunday makeup, whatever.
God, should I wear CoverGirl cheekers to church, or am I the devil?
I'm gonna do the pink, the white, a little bit of gold to sort of like help light reflect. I'm gonna start with putty primer for eyes. Love a good primer. I used to use the Fenty Beauty. I used to use a lot of Fenty Beauty primer, but somehow it's a lot more liquidy than I'd like. And the thing about eyelids is that they get oily, you sweat over here, so I don't want to talk for everyone, but I don't really have a problem with dry eyelids. Au contraire, I do need help getting that extra layer that will keep the oil, the sweat and all that whatnot away from the eyeshadow. So first layer is the e.l.f. putty primer. Wow. The idea of this look is just white to pink shade, like a blend from the eye corner, and then a little bit of pink and nudish, kind of sorta, on the bottom lid, on the lower lid, and we're just gonna blend it in and hope for the best. So yeah, so we're using this pink, this white, and then one of those two, either this one or this one, for the inner corner. I'm really running out of that pink. I really need to do something about it. This is anxiety inducing, and also first world problems. It took me, by the way, the longest time not to go with the brushes like this, but actually raise my hand and go like that. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, editing Linda, make note for some other Linda. To bloody buy some good pink eyeshadow. Like I need extra pink eyeshadow, but like more of this pink. That looks very pink and very consultancy days, Linda. Alright, white one. A little bit in this corner. Oh no, I hit the pen on this one too. Such a good white eyeshadow too. I'm gonna do. I reckon I'm gonna find this palette on like Vinted or something and just start using the pink and white one again. Good. Now I need to blend them. So I also have like semi-hooded eyes. Apparently the trick for semi-hooded eyes or any hooded eyes is like to look straight into the mirror, because that's how you look when people look at you, right? Like you have a resting bitch face and you don't want to apply your makeup in a way that sits unnaturally. Meaning, I think the most common example is if you're applying blush, you powder your lips or you lift your eyebrows for eyeshadow, but then you go about your life in a normal way, or whatever feels normal to you, and then it doesn't really work. Don't know what I'm trying to say. Also, I don't want to only blend, like I don't want it to go from like white ombre to pink. I just want it extremely light pink to like pink, which is why I'm sort of going like all over it. Right, lower lid. So I wouldn't use primer unless I have like a separate primer that is a lot more liquidy, because the lower lid doesn't get really oily per se, it dries out, so then it creases and it does the thing. So when it's too dry, obviously the cracks in your makeup show earlier. So what I do is I use a little bit of eye cream and I just go over my bottom lids with eye cream to keep them a bit more hydrated. Really push it in carefully, obviously. And I like this because if you have any fallout from your eye makeup, you can just like sweep it off because you haven't put down any primer or cream. I am wearing standard face cream. This looks good. This is why I don't use blush, because I just look like a tomato. I don't know. Oh, I reckon that's too dark for that. I'm gonna go with this one, and then I'm gonna go over it with pink, and then also keep like slightly white for the inner corner. I'll start with the darker outer corner, and then I'm gonna go with the white and pink. I've got a smudge brush. It's literally from Sephora. I think I want to cover like a third. Aww. I love all the glitter. I'm obsessed with glitter, so I really don't care about fallout. Brought it too far. No one's panicking, Linda. No one's panicking. Alright, that's good. I really like it. You'd be totally okay going with the same eyeshadow on the lower lid, because then your eyes look even bigger and it like sort of encapsulates them, I reckon. It sort of outlines them with the color and then they really pop. That's the pink. I don't know why I keep saying you're following this nut tutorial. I think I'm trying to explain my thought process, and the easiest way how to explain it is to talk to someone, right? So now the white one. Alright, perfect. Now I'll take a blending brush, and I don't know if this counts as blending technically, but I just gently buff it out to make it a bit lighter so that it's not that intense. Looks good, I mean, to me. And the last one is gonna be, we're gonna grab one of them golds, and I'm gonna go with the green gold. I love the green gold, and I'm just gonna apply it onto my inner corner so that whenever, not that I am going to be on a call today, but whenever light hits you from the front, it sort of helps reflect and it sparkles up your eyes. Come on. And again, just a little blend in so that it follows the brow bone, kind of, sort of. And then the bottom, so that it marries into the white pink. I know that makeup artists always warn you about overblending, but I think we have bigger problems here. I'm not gonna worry about that. See, now that I have like light coming from there, illuminates everything. Got my new syrup on offer. Oh, a tenner. What a steal. Blush. Listen, people, it's not like I need any blush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of pink. It's also extremely hot in here. Just gonna follow, make it look a bit cohesive. Now, if this was a work day, I'd go in with a proper concealer. I'd go darker to cover up the veins, and then I'll go lighter over it so that I can brighten up my under eyes. But because it's not a work day and I don't really have to worry about that much, I'm gonna use the Ola Henriksen Banana Bright stick. It's slightly tinted. You can get them in a couple of shades. I've got the light one. I think I already complained about wanting to buy the darker one. And I'll just go in and cover up my under eyes. I wouldn't use concealer like that stick because it has like vitamin C. I sort of push it in, and it just helps to color correct. I reckon it doesn't really work for major color correction, but for my stupid face, it's perfect. Bueno. Alright, great. Now, mascara. I use minis. Listen, mascaras are homes for germs. So I've got the Rare Beauty mini. I don't know which one it is. Sorry, should have looked it up. It has this brush. Mini is great. I know that they're not necessarily most sustainable, but they really are great. And as much as I don't care about having eyeshadow palette from 10 years ago, maybe 6, I don't know. I really don't mind. But mascaras, no, absolutely not. Get a mini, change it off, and it's a great way how to try what works for you. Half of it is the brush, but if a mascara isn't doing what you need it to be doing, you're using the wrong mascara. Like, people are always like, oh, I need a primer, I need a double brush, I needed this and that. It's like, okay, maybe you need a different mascara. Maybe it's just easy as that. Bottom lashes. What else? Again, because I'm not going to be working in meetings or on calls or whatever, I'll just use e.l.f.'s Perfect Finish HD powder, my kabuki brush. Again, Sephora. It's a flat brush, so you're meant to like shove it in your pores, which is perfect for a finish brush. It will help you blur those pores if you're on photographs or cameras. I feel like this is a bit lower key than I have like a fancy powder as of recently. I got the Laura Mercier powder because I heard Trixie Mattel talk about it about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago at this point. I was like, huh, I should get that. 18 short months later, here we are. Okay, that looks good. I don't wear it that much anymore, but I miss it so much. Alright, I've got options for my lips. The the millennial one is sort of like pink nude. It's really beautiful. Ooh, forgot to mention, whenever I start doing makeup, I put a lip balm on so that it hydrates. I don't really use lip primer. It probably helps, but I have a lip balm. Perfect. And I'm gonna go over it with the Fenty Beauty Poutico. I think this is the My Type. Yeah, My Type. You can use it as a lip gloss or like a light lipstick. Yay! Perfect! And now I am extremely ready to go do laundry and go to Aldi to pick up food and potentially more Christmas decor. Okay, this was kind of fun. I reckon I was extremely awkward, but what else is new? Like, that is not necessarily a Vlogmas thing. Don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair, but yeah, that's my face. I love the white pink one with the gold. I think it's just such a cute combo. I think it's extremely wintry. You could play with like the whiter under your eye, get an eyeliner, go for that manga anime look a bit more, but I wanted to keep it cash. Anyway, thanks for surviving day 1, team. Well done. I'll see you for day 2. Bye.